DC here. Hi guys and gals. Hey, hope you're well. It is Sunday morning. It is, what time is it? It's 6:30 and I'm up relatively early because we had the grandkids over and I did what I call my camping with them. So we just got up. I'm gonna have a quick look outside because we were supposed to have a really big hailstorm. And finally we didn't, which really makes me quite happy because there's one thing. I mean, rain, sure. Dry spells, sure. But hail just destroys everything pretty much. And looks like it hasn't been the case. So it must have gone through in the mountains because I did in the night. I heard the thunder. But I didn't hear the hail. So okay, well anyway, so that's just the way it is. It makes me kind of happy. That's good. So let's go see what the guys are doing over here. Oh, so they've already taken everything apart. Okay. Oh, to be a kid again. I mean, it's just amusing. I find the way they make up their stories and have fun. And, you know, how long has it been since we just kind of like make up our, I mean, I was going to say we make up our own stories, but not with the same innocence. Not with the same innocence that they do we? Oh, it was fun because yesterday we had a good meal with the kids, and I made I was almost going to say an American style meal. What is an American style meal? I guess I should say a little bit more what I did, and then I'll just put this on the tripod. Sorry, give me a second. There we are. You can probably see by my face that I've been to the dermatologist, and he's used his liquid nitrogen to, I was going to say, to scar me where I wasn't scarred. Yeah, so I made ribs, chicken wings, 2 types of chicken wings, so 2 types of sauces, some ribs, and so there was some corn, some refried beans, coleslaw, and French fries. Yeah, was that about it? I think so, yeah. Of course, then there was bread and stuff. And Mrs. DC made a really nice chocolate and strawberry gougloff cake. So that was really nice. We had a good meal together. So we got together and had a chat, and the kids played. And like I was saying there, my second son, so not the one that has the kids, but second son of DC and his partner, they were playing with the children, and they were laughing. They were saying, it's quite easy to play with the kids because they have all their set-made stories, you know. So it was fun. We had some good family time. That's where I actually, getting back to the meal though, really appreciated my Instant Pots because you know, all the ribs. If you want to make ribs, an Instant Pot is a great thing. I mean, you just the first part is done with the Instant Pot. I could have finished them with the Instant Pot. I got like a grill cover, but I had too many ribs, so I just stuck them in the oven. That was actually simpler at the end. So I put on a Jack Daniel's barbecue sauce that I had. And then for the chicken wings, I made 2 kilos of chicken wings, which is about, let me see, that is, it's probably something like 25, 26, in that order. I think about 26 wings, something like that. Whole wings. And I always cut them in half. You know, so you have what you call the mini drumsticks and the wingettes, as they call them, or something like that. There's an official name for that. There is actually. But I always cut them in 2 because it's, first off, it's easier to eat and it's more fun. And so, yeah, I made a sauce using different ingredients anyway, and that. So one of the half of the chicken wings were done with that, and the other ones I just splurged on the Jack Daniel's sauce. I don't make them too well. The one that I make myself, I make it quite a bit more spicy. So basically, I was almost going to say that's my sauce. But the other ones, you know, the commercial sauces, maybe you could get Frank's and stuff like that. Actually, I think you can over here now. They are more spicy, I guess. But the ones you get over here, the Swiss do not eat very spicy food. A little bit more probably with the fact that we've got a lot more immigration now. And I mean, by immigration in the sense is that if we get people that come from Africa or from, well, mostly the Africans some of the countries tend to eat much more spicy. We don't have many Indians. It's not like England, where you have a lot of Indians and Pakistani or Bengalis. They eat really spicy. And that was actually a really nice thing when I lived in England. Over here, it's amusing. Oh, yeah, we do have a lot of Turks. And the Turks, some of them like it pretty spicy, actually. And it was amusing because I was once at a meal. I don't remember now what it was. It was a church retreat, and we had. Yeah, I know it sounds strange to say we had a few Turks because a lot of times the Turks are Muslims, but not all of them are. And we had a few Turks that were with us, and they were telling me, "Oh, we're going to have a Swiss curry because we had some type of curried chicken." And we laughed, and I said, "Yeah, Swiss curry." And he said, "Well, there's no taste to Swiss curry." He says, "It's just yellow." I said, "You're right." And so the guy had brought along with him some special spices and so on. So we both ate together with his spices, and which would have probably burnt the back of the throat out of most people. Yeah. Anyway, but that is something. Like I said, the Swiss, they like to have very creamy dishes, you know, cheese and stuff like that, or because there's a lot of dairy still in Switzerland. And so you will get, I mean, very creamy, unctuous plates, but they are not very spicy in the sense that we're talking about, you know. They're very tasty, though. They're just not spicy, you know. Pepper is probably the close. No, I'm exaggerating because, like I say, the influence of populations has changed things. When we moved over to Switzerland, so that was like I say, we left Canada in '85. So the late '80s we were in Switzerland, mid '80s, and you didn't have many restaurants that were ethnic at the time. It was actually very difficult, and I don't count pizzas as ethnic restaurants, if you know what I mean. So anyway, yeah. But now there are a few more. But frankly, if you compare with other countries, there's not that many. There's really not that many. But anyway, if you want to have good ethnic food over here, you wait till there's festivals, and you go for the street food. There you will have some good ethnic food, but it's a little street food thing. So like basically fast food ethnic style. And that's where you'll probably get the best stuff, you know. Because like I was saying, I was talking about refried beans or something. That's actually Mexican. And the recipe I had a jalapeno and cayenne pepper and stuff like that. And so that, I mean, I could make it spicier. Again, I had to tone it down for the family. But again, you know, that's refried beans. And frankly, they don't really like refried beans all that much. It's funny because we have beans in Canada a lot. But over here in Switzerland, they will eat a lot of beans, but again, not very spicy. They will have herbs in it and stuff like that. But yeah, it's completely different. It's good cuisine, but it's different. Oh, I'm coming up to 10 minutes. So you know what? I'm going to stop there. I hope you have a great Sunday. Have a blessed Sunday. Wishing you all the best for everybody. And take care. DC signing off.